If you're about to go VAT registered, or you've done it recently, avoid making this really costly mistake. One really important thing that many owners forget is that for most businesses, you can actually go back and claim some VAT from before you were registered on the things that your business bought. So the key thing not to forget, and many owners don't know this, is that you can actually go back and claim VAT from before the date you were registered. So for many businesses, if you've bought things for the business before, you can actually go back. So for what's known as services, which could be things like software, accountancy fees, those kind of things, if you've paid VAT on those things, you can often go back and claim that VAT from 6 months prior to when you registered. So go back and have a look at your receipts, and if you can see some VAT on there, there's a good chance you'll be able to claim it. And of course, this is subject to the normal VAT rules, so you're going to buy it for business, we presume you could normally claim it, that kind of thing. Now, where it gets even more exciting is you can actually go back 4 years on what's known as goods. Now, goods could be stock. So if you've got stock on hand, and this is important, you still have to have it in the business, you could go back up to 4 years, look at all those receipts and see what VAT you might be able to claim back. But it also applies to things like, say you bought a new MacBook recently. If you've still got it there in the business, you've got a VAT receipt, there's a good chance you could claim some VAT back on it. And all you have to do to reclaim the VAT is when it comes to your first VAT return, you've just got to include all those items on there. Now, if you're in software, it can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of a manual adjustment to get it on there, but it's usually worth the hassle. So for example, it was only really recently I saw a VAT return that one of the team had prepared for a client with around about 10k of pre-registration VAT on it. You know, they had some equipment, they had some unsold stock, and it's all still on hand, it was bought for business, and the items met all the criteria you would normally need to be able to claim the VAT on them. So please don't miss this one. It's a very costly mistake, and it's one that we spot quite frequently. And as always with VAT, it's full of terms and conditions. This is a pretty sizable tome, so make sure to do your research first before doing this. Just make sure your claim is valid. Hopefully this tip will save some cash, so please do share it with somebody who needs to know this information, and I'll see you in the next one.